Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. So today we are talking about potential dupes for the ever so famous and the ever so loved beauty blender. I asked you guys on Instagram if you would like to see potential dupes or just products that I feel could be very close, maybe not dupes, but could be very relatable to the beauty blender, and tons of you say yes. So these are the ones that I have. I'm not gonna lie, all of these are dirty and I ain't got time to be cleaning this yet. So I'm just gonna show you guys real, raw, how it is. Dirty, foundation, powder, contour, everything on this. Some of these beauty blenders I've had them for a while, so I have a really good and established opinion on them. Some of them are more on the new side, and I will let you know which ones those are. So if you guys are interested in seeing which beauty blenders are, or which sponges are potential dupes for the beauty blender, then just keep on watching. Okay, so this is the original, the OG, the true, the one-of-a-kind beauty blender. I actually had the pink one. That was the first one that I bought, and I had it for months, and it was just ripping. I would get my claws into it, and you can see like all the marks of the nails. So I eventually threw it away. I like the black one better than the pink one. I feel like it's a lot more bouncier. I feel like I don't know, it's bigger in a way. So this is definitely the one that I love. If you guys are willing to splurge on a sponge that is $20, I know it's a steep price, but I think it's totally worth it. I really love it. This is pretty much what I use on a daily basis to buff out my foundation. I use it to buff in my concealer. I use it to set my powder to bake underneath my cheekbones. You can use it in so many ways. You can use it with creams, with powders. You can use it to apply your highlighter. There's just so many ways that you can use it. This is how it looks. This is how it looks when it's dry, and obviously when it's very dirty. But once you wet it, it gets really big. You can use it damp or dry, but I love to use it damp because it just blends out everything, and my skin looks so smooth when I use it damp. So the second one that I feel comes very close as far as being a dupe or a potential dupe for the beauty blender is the Real Techniques Complexion Perfection Sponge, I believe it's called. I'm not sure. I've actually had this one for a while, and even though I don't use it as much, I think it's a great sponge if you can't afford this, or if you're just not willing to splurge the $20. Definitely go for this one. This one retails for $6, and again, it's by Real Techniques. The only difference, as you can see, obviously, is the color. This one's black, this one's more of a peachy orange, and then as well, this one has more of a flat side. This one has a flat side, which is actually really nice when you want to carve out your cheekbones. You just dip it into your powder and whoop, 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 and you're totally done. So that's the only difference really that I can say. Obviously, this one is not as spongy as the original beauty blender. This one has like a whole bunch of like little hoyitos. It has a whole bunch of little holes, and this one is a lot more, it's not as bouncy, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, but this one has a lot more bounce to it, and it gets really big once you get it wet. This one gets big as well, but it's not as fluffy, not as airy. Is that a word? The next sponge that I want to talk about is definitely my favorite one. I almost want to choose it over my beauty blender, but my beauty blender has a very special place in my heart. This is the sponge by Beauty Junkies. Now, I've worked with Beauty Junkies for months and months, maybe a year now, and I love their products. They're really affordable and they're really good quality. This is the sponge that they offer. It actually comes in a package. I am correct. In that little package, you get the pink one, you get a purple one, you get a blue one, and then you get a green one. So this is what you get in the Beauty Junkies package, all these beauty sponges. But the main one that I really want to talk about is this one. This is the pink one, and it's very similar to the real one. As you can see, they're both shaped as an egg, except the black one is a little bit more tapered and a little bit skinnier, where this one is a little bit fatter. When I use this one, I feel like I forget that this is not the beauty blender. When you get it wet, it gets really big and it gets very like fluffy, very spongy. When you apply it to the skin, sometimes with some of them, they are so dense that you can literally hear this. And this doesn't do that. Obviously it did that because it's not wet. But as soon as I get it wet, it's just the perfect, like, I don't even know how to describe it. All you need to know is that this sponge is amazing, and I think this is the closest one that gets as far as being a dupe. I know that so far nobody has been able to exactly dupe the Beauty Blender, and there's just some magical goodness in that sponge that just nobody can get it. Now really quickly, I wanted to mention these two because I actually just received them. These are so cute. These are also by Real Techniques. Now, I don't know how new these are, but like I said, I recently got them in the mail. And so when I saw them, I just thought that was like the most adorable thing ever. And they really reminded me of the mini Beauty Blenders, which it seemed like everybody hated. I never got my hands on it because to me it was just kind of like a waste of money. So these are the Real Techniques. What are these called? These are the Miracle Mini Eraser Sponges. Now, I did use these today, as you can see. I used one of them wet, and then I used the other one dry. So the purpose behind, you can use them damp to blend out your concealer, or you can use it dry, and this helps just take any flakiness from mascara. If you have any mascara that falls underneath here, you're just supposed to go like this. Or if you have any, for example, when I do my eyeliner, I don't like my eyeshadow to be below my eyeliner, so I just went in with this one and I just cleaned it up. So these are really good for that. Now, I can't say that these could be dupes for the Beauty Blender because obviously they're so tiny. The next one that I wanted to compare with, and this one is again by Real Techniques. This is the Miracle Sculpting Sponge. You can use it wet or dry, just like the original Beauty Blender. If you use it damp, this is going to create a more dewy finish to your skin. You can use it for your foundation, for your concealer. Same thing. The only difference, of course, is the shape. The shape is totally different. As you can see, I don't even know how to explain the shape on this, but it's very cute and it's very easy to use. This one as well is only $6, so $6, $20. I want to mention these last ones from Real Techniques because I think you guys are going to be curious about them, and I think these are still very worth it. Again, this one is by the brand Beauty Junkies. Did I say Real Techniques? No. Beauty Junkies. These are by Beauty Junkies. This is their turquoise sponge. As you can see, this one as well is dirty. This is actually my favorite one out of all the sponges that I own. I love to use this one to carve out my cheekbones. So I just want to show you guys how easy it is. So this is the sponge. This is the flat side, and then there is a round side, flat side. So I'm going to take my sponge. I have my products in here. Done. And you are ready to slay. So as you can see, that is the reason why I love this one. Now, again, I wouldn't say exactly that this is a dupe for the Beauty Blender, but I really like this one, and it's cute. I mean, you can't get away from that. Okay guys, and that is everything. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope I showed you some new sponges. And if you guys pick any of them up, definitely let me know. I will have all the information of where you can purchase them, which ones were my favorites, just so you guys can kind of have an idea. And if there are any other beauty sponges out there that you guys think I should definitely check out, please let me know because I'm always on the hunt for a new sponge. I am a sponge. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave me a comment, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It helps me so much when you guys do that. I love you guys so much. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, chicas!